Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 8:05 on a Monday, a beautiful Monday. A little chilly morning Monday. God almighty, I loved it. Felt great all weekend. Damn good weekend. This is Lou Information Station, live and on demand at louinfo.com. We're live on YouTube as well. Just go to Lou Info on YouTube. Like and subscribe, and you could wave to us. We're all in this together, you know. You could comment anything you want. Just chat away on there, and we'll read it. You could also chime in on the text line. That's 314-590-3770. Get up and get them in. Let's go. Cam Janssen, Matthew Rocchio, Jimmy the Cat Hayes back in the studio. And Jimmy, Rocchio's a little fired up again today.
He's in his
Son
feelings.
of a
He's
gun.
in his
I
feelings.
always want to know what's going on with him, especially on a Monday, a weekend. Just so I go through his Twitter just to see what's going on. He was very, very active. And I think he's not in a very good mood today. I like it when he's riled up. Now, he did smile back there. I see a smile. I don't know. Rocky, what's going on with you, baby? Sometimes I worry about you. Because I love you. That's why. What's up with you?
How was your weekend?
It was lovely, dude. I mean, barbecued. Had the windows open.
You stay away from the whiskey?
You're damn right I did.
Good
Because
boy.
I'm disciplined. Now, did I drink 20 beer? You're damn right I did. You're damn right.
Some would argue that might not be
It just doesn't
the
do
peak
anything.
of discipline.
There's a lot of water in light beer, so it's all good. It evens itself out. I'm getting really healthy, by the way. I have a nice routine that I do in the morning, a nice shake with protein and creatine. I take my vitamins. I take my collagen. I take this nasty-ass green stuff, which tastes like death, but I do it anyway because I'm disciplined. And now I'm feeling good. I had a little bit of a wake-up call the other day, Jimmy. Now I'm back. Cam's back, and he's feeling damn good.
Cam
Damn good.
And
300 push-ups, too, this morning, just so everybody knows.
And Cam just got played by
Everybody
Rock.
knows. He did. He turned it right back on. He turned it right back on. He did. Son of a... It's about you, not me.
You're doing 6 supersets of 50 each?
Yeah.
Okay.
60.
Are you going inside? Are you going like outside to inside kind of thing?
I do one. I do
same kind of.
Tomorrow's going to be inside to get my triceps a little bit.
All right.
But that's all I do. I don't do any other thing. You don't believe me?
No, I believe you.
No,
100%.
this has nothing.
I was going to say I'll do 75 right now in front of the camera. If you want to throw money down on that.
Jim's just mad that I
Straight.
successfully.
No, we're getting back to you. No, we're getting back to you.
Hold on. Let me explain to you what happened. Rock's not a dummy.
No, he's
Smart
not.
guy.
No, he's not.
So Rock doesn't want to talk soccer. So you immediately put the attention on Rock. And what did he do? Cam, tell me about your workout. And you went on for 5 minutes.
Reflection.
I'm excited for Jim Hayes, STL City superfan, as I just tweeted out, to break down the egregious penalty on Saturday evening. I can't wait to hear you break it down, Jimmy.
Why won't you? That's
I'm trying to get our drops up, and we're having we're having an issue with our drops right now.
Because let's be full and transparent.
That's right. That's right.
Rock, because he's a good employee,
Damn good.
and a good teammate.
Damn good.
He prepares our tweets
Yes.
because we want to promote the show. It's still relatively new, and I think since it's not like just radio, it's louinformation.com. We want you to get on YouTube and watch it and participate with the YouTube chat. So I like to rewrite those, but I'm still too dumb, full transparency, to get the link myself. So I rewrite it.
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed in the one that he prepared for you, there's no soccer mention. Now, Rock, I don't know how many words he put out there on the Twitter tweets
Over the
but
weekend.
it was all soccer.
Oh yeah.
STL City, then STL City 2.
Oh,
Little Kevin Dimoff.
There was a Billikens tweet in there, I think.
Okay, but my point is, I don't know enough about soccer, and though I will sometimes chirp Rock for his soccer tweets, I actually read them. If you go back to last week, I thanked him because I'm starting to read it and try to understand more, and Rock has a good grasp of the game. So lo and behold, the STL City crew is playing, and a pretty good game overall.
Pretty good.
But late, there was a penalty call that gave Vancouver a penalty kick, right? A penalty kick, which is what, 78%, 80% effective.
Sorry about that.
And I'm looking at this, and the people are upset about the call. So, and I looked at Rock's tweet to keep me up, make sure I had it in good
You're
context.
damn right.
And there was like an egregious call. Like there was a ball from one of the Vancouver strikers. The striker?
Strikers.
And it might have been even out of reach for him, but he fell because he's trying to get to a ball that's well ahead of him. And they called a penalty on STL City, where if you go and look at the tape, there's really no contact.
Yeah,
it was it was sort of a phantom call, which led to a penalty kick and a win for Vancouver and a loss for STL City. But I thought that would be in our Twitter rundown when we tweet out to promote that we're going on the air, and I didn't see it. And now Rock informed us he will not be.
He will not be
discussing.
talking. You will not be discussing.
And
soccer.
I'm being sincere.
I just wanted to hear Jimmy break it down.
Pretty good breakdown.
Pretty good.
Pretty damn. He's a veteran.
Trying to learn.
Hit all the notes.
What do you have to say about that, Rock?
I mean, it wasn't a penalty.
What were you most fired up about over
And
the
all
weekend?
the
that.
probably that.
Yeah.
And all the MLS people out there trying to tell me that it's a penalty because, well, it's, I mean, you can't. I mean, if you're Makai Joyner, you can't just run in there hair on fire and get into a player's way like that. I mean, his and then if you see the side angle, I don't think he actually hit him at all. I think it's 100% a dive. And
I think he
That's
fell.
weird.
The ball was out ahead of him. I thought he lost his balance.
I think he lost his balance because he was trying to act like he got hit, and that's why I think he lost his balance. I think it was 100% self-inflicted. I think it's a borderline dirty play, but because you're not taking somebody's ankle out, people don't think of it like it's a dirty play. But that's a dirty play. That's why embellishment needs to be as punitively punished as penalties are. When a guy embellishes something like that, red card him and get him out of the game.
Yeah, we've been saying that for a while now, right? I mean,
they're toying with the idea. Did you read
the Euros don't care because they like goals. They don't, that goal was a good thing for the game. It made it fascinating for the home crowd, pissed off the entire other people. But now they get to run. Now for the next entire year, they're going to run the highlight of Thomas Müller, German legend, scoring his first ever goal for Minnesota to win a game at the death. That's, I mean, everyone's going to forget about the BS that was behind it. Now they get their moment.
Well, did you read what the MLS is considering to prevent embellishment?
What's that?
They're going to bring in Rampage Jackson's son to work him over a little bit, just a little bit. Now, what about my tweet? Do you like my tweet? Did you see my
Roger, or your tweet about the show?
The show.
Yeah, I retweeted it. I tweeted it. I said I'm excited for people to hear Jim Hayes, City.
We're going to look
superfan,
at the
break it down.
Zapruder film.
I mean,
No, I looked at it and I'm looking, as these old eyes sometimes. I saw almost. I couldn't see that there was any contact.
That's what I'm saying. I literally think he felt Makai coming, kicked his leg up, and was like, I know what I can do here, and he dove. And that's
yeah, but doesn't that happen
dirty.
30 times a game?
yeah, but I can
Not in that
I can
moment.
respect the dive when there's actual contact, and you're trying to make the refs see that there was contact, and so you are kind of embellishing a little bit, but like at least there's actual contact.
Okay.
But taking a dive when there is no contact and tripping over your own 2 feet to make it look like the defender tripped you up. And then you have to factor in the other facts of things where like he wasn't going to be able to get to the ball. The ball was not in the box when the contact was even made. So I'm not sure why we're giving him the penalty in the first place. It was a ridiculous call.
But here's what I wanted to ask you, and I think
Jim
it's
Spoto
legitimate.
even shows that the ball is not in the box.
Here is my legitimate question that I was like, I'm going to ask Rock about this. Instead, he was in his feelings, but now he's okay. He's back.
He's okay.
Thank
He's
you,
back.
Rock. Was that ball too far ahead of the offensive player?
He wasn't going to get that.
He wasn't going to get
No.
that. Okay.
No, he wasn't going to get
See, I thought he would, but you're saying no.
I mean, you never know with turf. That's the thing about Vancouver is they play on turf, not grass, and sometimes it'll just kill the ball. So maybe it just like stops right before it gets to the end line. But it looked to me like the momentum of the ball was going to go out of bounds.
So this factors into his mindset. I'm not going to get to this ball. I can make something out of nothing here.
Yeah.
Okay? That's perspective.
So boot him out of the game for diving? Is that what you want?
I think
Hell
that,
yeah.
I think that's what you need
And
to
you're
do.
down a player the rest of the
That's
game?
the only way. I mean, that's the only way you're going to take away people diving is the same way you take away people going cleats up and taking out somebody's ankle. You're going to get red carded when you do that kind of nasty, dirty stuff. And in the same way that hurts the game, this hurts the game. Because listen, it's not scripted. They're not cheating. This isn't something they're not out to get St. Louis City, but the game stops because everyone thinks it's over. And then they go, no. With that, we thought it was over, but it's actually not over. We're actually checking to make sure there's a penalty. And then they call the penalty, and then that's how you score the game-winning goal. So there's a lot of BS behind it. There's the fact that it's Mueller's first goal for the team to win the game. He's a big person. They're going to make a bunch of media runs with that highlight. So there's a lot of conspiracy reasons why people are going to go. It's not actually, nothing happened. No one, there's nothing happening in the background to make it happen. But because of how bad the call was, because of how they screwed up the communication on the field to make everyone seem like the game was over at 2-2, and then they went back and said, no, the game's not over. We're reviewing a call from a minute ago to see if there was a penalty. Then they called the penalty. Wow. That seems really sketchy to a lot of people who were just watching it.
Whoa, okay.
Did a lot of people push back? You said that there were a lot of people
Vancouver fans were all over their own Reddit pages saying, we stole a win. We got points we don't deserve. I'm happy with the 3 points, but that's disgusting what MLS just did to St. Louis. Like, there was a lot of posts on the MLS Reddits from Vancouver people being like, this is
but
the
were
most
people
BS
disputing that it wasn't a bad call?
There were some people breaking it down from the MLS perspective who were like, yeah, that's contact in the box. You got to call that.
Okay, and here's the other thing. Is it MLS that did it or this official? Was it when MLS reviews, does it go?
It went to VAR. He went to the box, which means it went to the facility for them to
so that is the league then.
Right? Yeah, or at least went upstairs to the box, and the guy down there was looking at it.
Wait, so where's the box?
I think it might just be upstairs in the booth.
So then it's not. Game. It's not like MLB when they send it to New York.
I don't think they're sending it to New York. No, I think somebody at one location says, go review that, and then
they do it in-house,
and then the individual ref goes to the VAR box down on the field and says it. But the actual go to VAR look is from somebody not part of that day's officiating group, like is from a general.
Generally, then I would say this isn't the MLS. This is a bad call by one guy on the field. Correct.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. I mean,
I'm just trying to understand it, Rock. I am.
That's it.
I want to be a team. I want to be a super fan.
They're our team, Jimmy.
They have control of the refs.
I want to be a super fan.
So I got to trip Jeff. So. Jeff, calm down. We're going to talk soccer once in a while. You got that? I'm pointing at you. They're our team. And they bring money into St. Louis.
The guy on Twitter who doesn't like you, Rock. Welcome to the club. There's plenty that don't like me. He's like,
I don't care.
He's like talking soccer.
Baby.
They think I care.
There it is, baby. Who gives a damn?
I really don't
care. Let him know. He protests too much.
Let him know.
Yeah, don't get.
But
he was saying how we're ruining the lead-in for the next show. What is the next show after us today?
What
is it? The Mizzou show?
Mizzou week.
Rock, is it
Mizzou week?
What comes on? Do you know what comes on after us? No.
Way to go, Jimmy. Way to bring that up.
What
day is it today?
Isn't it the Mizzou show starting Monday?
Oh, yeah.
I can't check that. I can't check that.
I thought you'd know.
That's with Grant and Vic.
Why do I have to know everything?
It's with Grant and Vic.
Good Lord.
You're dang right. It's a Mizzou show. Come on now. It's Monday.
Because you're here 8 hours a day. We're not.
I'm working.
It's Monday.
As I'm not like locking into who's walking in out of the building the entire time.
There's a lot of people that walk in and out here. It's hard to keep up with it.
It's busy. It's a hub.
It is. It's busier in the airport.
We can't call it hub anymore, but it is a hub.
It's busier in our airport, which is now like they're turning down. I guess they don't have direct flights to like 7 or 8 more cities around the Midwest. I don't know what the hell's happening. Didn't Lambert used to be gigantic, and nonstop flights everywhere back in the day?
Yes, bigger than it is now.
It's gone downhill. Damn. Yeah, I don't know.
I did get a direct flight to Tampa. I was happy about that.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, Tampa. A lot of people from Missouri go to Florida, man. A ton of people.
Do they go to? No, they don't.
They go to
Tampa.
Destin. They go to Destin. And they usually drive down. Really, Destin's where the Missouri people go. You're right.
Tampa St. Pete is nice. A lot of money.
Hell yeah, it's nice, man. Anytime we interview guys on the Lightning, they have a permanent smile on their face. Like, I do not want to leave here. It's so nice. Your wife's happy every day. Oh, you're out of town. Okay, I'll take the kid to the beach. It's going to be nice out no matter what. That is a big, big deal. What are you going to do in Canada in February? You can't even leave your house. You're in Tampa. Everybody's happy. You're doing your thing. Jeez. It's a big difference. It's a big difference, man. Truly, truly is.
We had a rare off day not from a network game.
Yeah.
But because there was no game in Tampa on Saturday because the Buccaneers were playing and their stadium is right there. And I guess there's no parking and it's not doable. And kudos to the grounds crew because there was rain for 4 hours.
Oh, God.
More than that because there was rain before. And I guess it's the crew, the grounds crew from the Trop that helps out. But they don't have the same drainage as a major league field. So I thought there's no way they're going to be able to play on this field. And they did. And they got through it. Long day, though.
Isn't that brutal when it starts raining? You're like, oh, man. Every hour goes by. You're like,
and there's no real,
can't
it's like a tiny press box.
Sunshine State. It rains a lot in the Sunshine State. It does.
And the Cardinals fought. They battled.
Hard. They fought hard.
That was bad. I guess the news out of that is Masyn Winn's going to get MRI. I've been pretty transparent about his knee.
Have you?
Because I was thinking, he's been okay. I mean, he's been good offense. He's been great. It's a good season for him, right?
Damn right.
And
one of the few positives.
Defensively, he's been great. And since the break, he's been hitting. Like he's been back up the middle, using the pull side a little bit, taking what the field is giving him. And all the while, I say, he's got a bad knee. Like that right
Doesn't
knee
look like it.
Had a torn meniscus in high school. He said it's not surgical, and you have to watch. Like he'll shrug it off, but if he tries to leg out a hit, he'll stop, and you could just kind of see the body.
It's tweaking on him here and there.
So last night he said he's going to get an MRI because before the game came to the ballpark and was really sore, so he didn't play. And then if you're Ollie Marmol, you have to go, let's see. All right, here's my lineup.
Yeah. If I'm him, though, if he needs surgery, get that done so you have a lot of time to recuperate.
He's not sure it's surgical, but he hadn't had much time to let it rest and see if that helps anything.
Yeah.
Because he wants to play. And I say kudos to
What would you do if he needed a scope at the end of the year? If you were him, what would you do? Would you just suck it up and play? Maybe you'll injure it even more. It's tweaking on you here and there.
Well,
you might mess up and get some errors, more errors.
From what he told me weeks ago, they told him it's not going to get worse. He's just going to have to deal with the pain. So he's playing.
Okay.
I'm not a doctor.
I know.
Sometimes you just report what someone says.
That's right.
And it's not your opinion. Like I'm not a doctor in that. Like the other day in this podcast I do called Serving It Up, and we had Matt Holliday was going to see his kid. So we had Lance and Gibson, and we were talking about Ollie, and they both love Ollie. So I just said, hey, and I said, why? And I wanted them to lay out their case because there's a good segment of the population is anti-Ollie. And I just tweeted out, hey, people should see this. Even if you're anti-Ollie, just hear what these guys have to say. And it's like propaganda, blah, blah. No, I just asked them. I just asked guys who played for him last year. Right? They
like him. It is what it is. They like him. He's dealt a tough hand. He's doing pretty dang good. Good morning, Deus. Can we officially stop talking about this ass Cardinals team? Let's talk Mizzou, natural disasters, politics, and current events. Jeff.
Well, Cook, who I like, former quarterback, is hanging on with the Jets.
Let's go,
That's
baby.
Cool. That's cool.
I remember Charlie and I interviewed him like 5 years ago. Nicest kid in the world. Mizzou week, baby. That was fun watching college football on a Saturday at 11 o'clock. Damn right. Had the windows open. It was beautiful, man. Put you in a good mood. Just like that. And then you got that drama. Damn good game. Then you got the drama afterwards. Fights are happening all over the damn place in football. It's crazy. It's
I have a media question for Rock.
What do you got?
So I kind of have a problem with, like, if a celebrity dies and you interviewed him 12 years ago and you want to get some of that attention. And it's one thing if it's someone who meant something to you, like if it's a guy pretty well. But if you interviewed him 12 years ago and retweet that picture and go rest in peace, and it's just a guy interviewed.
Everybody does that.
Right? I don't.
Well, I don't either.
But
so not everybody, I guess.
But
most people do.
I was going to mock myself when
you perfect angel babies, both of you.
I don't do that though. There's a lot of stuff
That's
I do.
bad karma.
I don't do. I just
don't.
don't.
No, you guys are perfect.
Oh, I told you what happened to me the other day. That's not being perfect.
I do like it when Rock comes at
I
us
know.
like this. I do like it. I do. I like it.
God dang.
So I was going to do a self-mocking tweet with this picture. Look at me and my good buddy. He's my best friend. I've been
You guys
Cook
are
guy.
best buddies.
I interviewed him in game one time.
You're best buddies.
We're like best friends now.
Yes,
Obviously.
of course you are.
Of course.
He loves you.
He wants to hear from you, Jim.
He does.
He wants to hear from you.
He does.
I want you to call him.
He isn't.
He wants you to call him.
I don't have his number.
I do actually.
Don't tell people.
He's like an impressive guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot
Really
like
is.
him.
Yeah.
But I'm a Mizzou football fan.
Damn
They've
right.
won. I'm not a true son.
They won me over too.
I'm a true son for Geneseo State, but we don't have football.
No.
I like Mizzou, and I love watching that kid play. I didn't think he got enough love for what he was playing hurt in stretches too.
He's a warrior, man.
Right?
I shouldn't say. My bad. Sorry about that. Sorry. Warriors are soldiers. They fight for our country. I know. God dang. Yeah, he's a good kid, man. And he's tough too. Durable, got hit, got popped back up. Yeah, I'm excited about Thursday, baby. But there's been some weird stuff going on.
What about Cook? Is he gonna make the Jets?
I don't know.
See, Rock is my source for city soccer. Thank you for that, Rock. I'm trying to learn. I'm reading your tweets. And B. Schaefer is my source. Now, he had a bad moment with drink.
He did.
But he learned from it.
That is so funny.
And I like B. Schaefer. I don't care what
Smart dude.
I don't care what one of the drops says, Rock. I don't care what one of the drops says about B.
Don't
Schaefer.
be an ass.
We can't play that? That's in the rotation.
None of the drops are working. This is what I've been telling you. This is what I've been working on the entire time.
I didn't know that.
Over
right
the
now.
weekend?
I didn't know that.
Yes, you do. I told you to start the show.
What happens over the weekend?
I literally said it was one of the first things I said on the
See,
air was
that's
that the
what-
drops aren't working.
I was
What
reading the
happened over the
jokes that I
weekend?
wrote last night for today.
You gotta be able to
Who's messing
multitask.
around back there?
I'm not
Rocky?
sure, but Johnny's in the computer
boy.
right now.
Oh, he's
trying
fired
to
up,
fix
too.
it right now.
Johnny's fired up too.
Anyway, so Schaefer, it's not like I'm combing through Jets news, and he put out that they dropped one of their other quarterbacks, and Cook is still hanging in there. That makes me happy.
Me too. I'm going to be following him. Damn right.
And this is the sport. Like sometimes you'll watch like the highlight package of a game and kind of break it down with us. But you do watch Mizzou football. I know you do. And that's good.
I do. I got my routine. I do. I love it.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's easy to watch.
It's
One
fun.
time a week on a Saturday. Are you kidding?
Now
Damn right.
you break down last night's Cardinals.
Well, let me tell you about that. Well, they battled. They did good. That's just it is.
No,
what it is
here's
right
the.
now.
Can I
It
just
just
say
is
this?
what it is right now.
There's a couple things that I think are interesting out of that. One, Liberatore. He fell behind a couple counts early, but got out of it. Stuff was good. Fastball, 94-mile-an-hour range, which is fine, right? And then in the fifth, walks a couple guys, double steal, or at second and third. He kind of freaks a little, and then bases loaded. Out you come. Because Ollie's like, we can't lose this game. Out you come. They put in Swanson, who's been great, in Kaboom. Grand Slam. It's over right there, right? But I asked Libby about, because that's part of Tampa runs, right? And their leadoff hitter is like maybe the fastest guy in baseball. And I said, how much of a challenge is that holding those guys? He's like, the rules in baseball make it almost impossible to hold guys. You can try, and it is true. They're like base runners now are getting a little extra jump at the end of the pitch clock because they know at the last second the guy, even if he does throw to first, you have a head start. You might be able to beat the first baseman's throw to second. We saw that, and then Ollie had brought up something
on AJ Przinsky's pod.
Yeah, about how a lot of guys who could steal don't because they don't want their steal.
Their agents tell them. Their agents are barking in their ears.
Yeah, here's the audio
It's
from
interesting.
AJ Przinsky on Foul Territory.
The thing about Ollie we were talking to him about different players around the league, and he's like, the things that are incentivized are home runs and walks, and they don't care about strikeouts. But he said it's hard to build offenses around 9 guys that strike out a lot, walk a lot, and hit home runs because you don't have 9 guys that can do that on an efficient enough level to score enough runs. So you also have to have the other guys, but they don't get paid to do that. And then we asked him, well, why don't you guys steal more bases? And he said, well, my thing about that is we tell guys to go a lot of times. They don't go because if they get thrown out, it hurts them in salary later on, arbitration, and when they become a free agent. Well, you only are 89% safe instead of 92% safe. So they don't want to go as much. And the difference is when I played, and I'm sure when Kratz played, we didn't think about this stuff. We just wanted to play and win and just do whatever to help. Now it's agents are in guys' ears saying, hey, man, if you get thrown out again, it's going to really hurt your percentage. Like that's the difference. Is all the information out there is almost sometimes a detriment to what Kratz just said, is just win the game and figure out a way to score runs and be the best team you can be.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know, man.
It seems to me
it kind of sucks.
If you're Chandler Simpson, who is unbelievably fast, run, baby, run.
Let's go.
And he does.
So they're really thinking that way, even though they have a good job.
My
and they know
guess,
the pitcher came and throw at the time.
My guess it's guys who aren't necessarily pure base runners. Like if you're Victor Scott II, who's hurt right now, right? Run, baby, run.
Go.
Right?
Let's go.
Even if your stolen base percentage drops, but maybe it's someone like Masyn Winn who is fast, but is dealing with a knee that has cut down on his speed. Plus, I don't think he's really comfortable as a base stealer yet. He's still young. Maybe that's a guy who doesn't want to run because he's not comfortable and his knee barks, so he's not at his best. Maybe that's kind of what he's talking about. I don't know, but if I had speed,
I'm gone.
I'm going because that adds another thing in your arsenal, and you're going to get paid for that arsenal.
No doubt.
But the rules, though, for pitchers, and it's all about speeding up the game, right? But to me, you would think it would be open season on catchers because runners are just going to run. And also, I was thinking in terms of what fans like seeing, fans love stolen bases, right? They love seeing guys run.
Yeah.
So I think they are hamstringing pitchers knowingly in this case.
What's your other topic that you said that you want to talk to? Because I got a big one that you guys haven't broached yet, and I'm kind of making me a little bit uncomfortable.
Go ahead.
The biggest baseball topic going right now.
Go ahead.
What do you think it is?
Well, I'm the gist of it now. The gist of it now.
Hello.
Oh, I know what it is. The smell.
No.
Of Steinbrenner Field. It smells.
Go ahead.
You know why it smells bad?
Why?
It was like, what is
like
that?
Garbage?
And I still don't know if it's potable or potable. I think it's potable, meaning water you can't drink.
Ooh.
They water the field at Steinbrenner Field with pond water.
Ugh.
And to the point where you can't drink it. And if one of the grounds crew has a cut and gets that water in there, they got to rinse it out immediately.
Oh, geez.
But the smell is horrible. But I guess it's renewable.
Based off of my recollection of only Celebrity Jeopardy on SNL.
Potables.
It's potables, and it would be impotable water because potable means able to be drank healthily.
Are you sure that
it'd be impotable? But potables is literally it's questions about alcoholic beverages. So potable means it's drinkable water. So they would be watering it with impotable water, I believe.
I remember that
there it is, Rock.
SNL scene, and that's what I thought. But then I thought, is there another word for that they were using potable for?
So it just stunk to high heaven.
Yeah.
Impotable water is not suitable for drinking,
and it is potable. Okay,
that would have been a damn good trivia question right there, baby. Damn good trivia question.
Yeah, we saw all the trivia questions from last week still.
Oh,
cool. Impotable is the proper term for what they water their field with.
Interesting. Damn.
All right, go ahead with your little
thing.
Oh,
what I was going to say was
your little thing.
It's how dare you call this a little thing? How dare
you
call this? How dare you call this a little thing?
Get on with it.
Jimmy.
Professional Women's Baseball League coming your way. You didn't hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Are they going to get paid like MLB? I hope.
Wow.
I can't believe you didn't know about that.
Why?
It's a big deal for women.
Why did you become Italian all of a sudden?
Say that less like Paul. Say that a little bit more like Paulie
for
Walnuts.
Women.
Lord.
You talking to me?
By the way, while we're hitting there,
how dare you, Jimmy?
Let's pour one out for
the
Hesh
died.
from Sopranos
That's
died
96.
It wasn't over the weekend. The way the announcement said is that he died earlier in the week, and they were announcing it over the weekend.
96.
That was an absolutely
He was a great actor.
It wasn't just Hesh, and it was an incredible Jerry Adler. Played a lot of incredible characters over his career, but obviously a lot of people know him most successfully for Hesh on The Sopranos.
Did I like his character in Sopranos?
Yes, he was fantastic.
He made all that money because he was a record sales. Right?
Yeah, it's one of the
with all the rappers.
One of the best episodes where he's dealing with the
that was a good episode.
The band that sounds too much like Matchbox 20, and he goes in there and they're not on drugs anymore, and he slaps them around and gets them back on drugs, and he's literally sitting in there playing the song. He walks in, goes, now that sounds like a Matchbox 20 hit, and turns around and walks right back out. I think that's one of the not like one of the upper echelon episodes, but like one of like the best mid-range Sopranos episodes is that episode.
Well, rest in peace.
96, damn.
But you were talking about the women.
Unbelievable.
But
I'm giving him a shout out.
Something tells me Cam fell into that accent too many times when he was playing for the Devils.
Oh my God, you kidding? That's how they talk in Jersey. Go to the shore.
I'm from that part of the country.
I mean, oh man, I love it.
Do you not like his cultural appropriation?
Yes, I don't. No, I just read a story that they've taken that off the list of things that they don't want people from that progressive ilk to say anymore.
Forget about it?
No,
forget about it.
Gabagool?
Cultural appropriation off the list.
Oh, okay.
Not going to make a big deal of that anymore.
All right.
Probably smart.
Okay.
So tell me about this league.
Well, it's women.
Okay,
and,
that part you said.
They're going to play baseball.
There was a movie
I think it's
about
overhand.
it.
I think it's overhand.
There was a movie about it.
Why are you laughing? I'm excited about this.
Jimmy's
if
saying
it's anything like the WNBA, we're in for a treat.
Jimmy's saying there's a movie about it. It's the funny part. Come on.
It's a movie about
Tom Hanks.
I think they throw overhand. Are they going to?
You told me about it.
I read a little bit.
Come on.
I thought you knew something too. I think the fields aren't going to be.
I thought you knew something too.
I don't think the fields are going to be as big, so they can hit home runs. Maybe I shouldn't say that yet because I know they get pissed off if I say lower the rim. Lower the rim in the WNBA. Maybe it'd be more exciting. Shaq said that one time, and he got rocked for it.
I did see
rocked for it
with the WNBA going through labor negotiations, and they should get more. And I'll tell you why, because the value of the teams has gone up. So I'm for that. But I think they turned down. I read this, and if it was from a legitimate source, I don't remember who. It might have been B. Shafe. I don't know. But they turned down a deal that would have paid on average $250,000, and someone wore a shirt that said "Pay us like NBA." That's a bridge too far. That's a bridge too far.
Well, that's why they get chirped a lot. I think is because
somebody wore a shirt that says "Pay us like the NBA."
Yeah. Oh really? My God.
One of the players on their own was wearing.
Anytime they're asked about that, they don't sound like they know what they're talking about with it. Pay us our fair share of revenue and stuff like that.
I have a T-shirt that says, "Hey, Dave Green, pay us like we're a good show."
Yeah, it is.
Pay us like we're a good show,
baby.
But we're not.
No, we're not. No. Let's see. Get them in, by the way, 314-590-3770. We're live on YouTube. Check it out. Chime in all you want. I'm going to go over some of them right now. Just go to YouTube, type in Lou Info, like and subscribe, and then the party's right there. Everyone knows that if you're interviewing someone once, they're your good friend forever, and you should tweet at them on their birthday, especially if they're a woman 20 to 40 years younger than you. Damn good text.
That seemed like a shot at somebody.
Text.
And if we had a drop, I could put that in context.
Text. What happened to the drops, Rock? What's going on, man? I feel bad for you because I know you get so pissed off about it, and I don't like it when you're that mad.
Yeah, there's usually a solve that fixes this problem really easily, and it's not fixing the problem really easily today. And that's it's got me a little frustrated, I'll be honest.
Schaefer looks like Dorian Gray, soulless. Gino,
dead eyes. That's the knock.
Does he really have dead eye? I think of dead eyes like a doll or like a shark.
I love when people drive a joke into the ground.
Oh, I love it. I've made a lack of a career on it.
Drive a joke to the ground. I mean, come on. The NLSS Gold Glove race appears to be between Nick Allen of the Braves and Winn. Right now, Winn looks like the favorite. Masyn
I don't
Winn.
know. I just know that of the players that are here right now that I really enjoy, Masyn Winn is one of them. I also think that for a young guy and his age, he's got some leadership to him, but he's fun to watch play.
He's really fun to watch play.
And imagine having this kind of season when you're playing on a bad knee. He had an injection during the All-Star break. He said sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. This didn't.
Yeah, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes they actually make it worse. I'll read one more. We'll go to break. What happened to the random YouTube Howard Stern super fan who used to come in on Hot Take Central? He talked almost as much as Rock did. Stroby. Yeah, I think he just interviewed somebody else from Howard Stern the other day on YouTube. Now that he's kind of retired, it's nice.
What he's doing, he's just
replaying.
He re-racks. Now, he might have a new one.
Do you make money doing that?
No, he does. He's smart.
No, but even if you take a clip and you I
think he does. He's very smart at that. He's a talented guy. And everything always says, I guess he knows that people love Artie. So in every one of his whatever descriptions, it's like Artie update.
Yeah. No, he knows he knows the game.
He knows the game.
He's been around the game for a long time. I remember that thing where I saw about the Rams. There's like a commercial I saw, and we talked about it, how we missed them and whatnot. But he was in that commercial like 10 times. I'm like, hey man, he was way back then doing stuff.
He looks like young. A kid broadcaster.
Yeah.
Like you've heard of Graham Benzinger, right?
Yes. Oh yeah.
He
interviews everybody.
Right. And Brad was him in the beginning, only Graham was really successful and took it somewhere. Brad did not. Love you, Brad. Not like Brad did. Not like Graham did. But there's a clip of him talking to Mark McGuire that other people replay where Mark is a jerk to this like young broadcaster.
Yeah, he was in the mix.
Johnny Bench snapped at him. Like Brad's done some good stuff.
Yeah, he has. And he wasn't scared to go in there and get a quote.
Good for him.
He didn't stand away from everybody. He was in the mix doing his thing. Got to appreciate that.
That was the pregame show producer.
Oh,
much love, Brad.
We love you. We'll get him on too, man. He's actually very interesting. All right, we're gonna go. Don't go anywhere. By the way, chime in on the YouTube. You want to chime in, by the way, on our text line too, 314-590-3770. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
You've seen this. It's brand new. Are you online?
Oh, hey. Oh, so you're new here.
All right, let's get cracking.
Okay, then maybe you should check out our website.
You're insane.
Well, you download songs illegally from the internet.
LouInfo.com. LouInfo.com. The Lou Information Station. 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis.
Our origin story begins.
Hey, listen to me. I'm one of the credit cards in your wallet. I'm about to explode and pop like a balloon. You're using me and my brothers way too much.
Your credit cards aren't the only ones annoyed. It's your paycheck that doesn't have enough to pay everything. Save your credit cards, your paycheck, and yourself a lot of PAIN. Pain. Call the debt helpline now, not tomorrow, right now. Our experts will show you how you can cut your interest rates and your payments on your credit cards in half. Credit card companies have special assistance programs designed to help you. Make this 100% free call right now and learn how you could get out of credit card debt. Here's the number.
800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. That's 800-406-6569. Paid for by Zero Debt.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. A recent arrest came 17 years after a gunman shot an off-duty police officer. Brandon Levy was arrested Saturday related to the drive-by shooting of 34-year-old Damon Taylor, who was an officer at St. Louis Community College, Florissant Valley. 3 witnesses told the same story leading to the arrest. A man was killed in a shooting early Sunday in North St. Louis near Janae's Cocktail Lounge on Marcus Avenue. Homicide detectives are investigating the shooting. It happened around 2:30 a.m. on Sunday. Anyone with tips should contact Crime Stoppers. The St. Louis Chess Club will reopen its newly expanded facility on Maryland Avenue in the Central West End this fall. It includes a chess-inspired restaurant and more space for chess tournaments. The St. Louis Chess Club was founded in 2007. DNA evidence led to the identification of a Korean War veteran. The remains of Marine Private First Class Donald Eichschlag were returned to St. Louis 75 years after his death. He'll be buried Wednesday with full military honors. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, louinfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your louinfo.com weather update. Pretty comfortable daytime highs over the next few days. We'll be getting sunshine today. High pressure moving in from the northern plains with that cooler air, and that'll keep us in the upper 70s on today's high. Looks like mid-50s overnight. Under clear skies, we're in the upper 70s and sunny again on Tuesday. Back up to about 80 and sunny on Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Hey everyone, Cam Janssen here to tell you about the experts at Fast Signs in Earth City. Fast Signs can handle any and all of your business visibility needs, from traditional signs and graphics to digital to core graphics and anything in between. Fast Signs in Earth City has you covered. The station uses them, the Blues use them, and you will love the work they do. Call 314-344-4400 for your custom signage needs today. That's Fast Signs in Earth City, 314-344-4400.
Join your fellow St. Louis City SC fans at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. All St. Louis area Hot Shots locations are proud to be a part of City on Tap, presented by Michelob Ultra, the official network bringing St. Louis City fans and ice-cold beer together. Catch every exciting moment of the 2025 MLS season at Hot Shots. Since 1990, Hot Shots has championed St. Louis sports, and they're thrilled to keep the tradition alive for St. Louis City SC. Find the Hot Shots near you at hotshotsnet.com.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with Eyesight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center, showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
A legendary weekend is coming to the Lou. Don't miss the Stiefel Charity Classic presented by Compliance Solutions, September 4th through 7th at Norwood Hills Country Club. Watch PGA Tour champions compete and enjoy a live performance by music sensation OAR at Friday's community concert presented by CarShield. Tickets start at just $20. Kids, military, veterans, and first responders get in free. Get your tickets today at StiefelCharityClassic.com.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
These two men here, are they with you?
On the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yo, let's go. Get up and get them in. 8:48 on a Monday. Beautiful Monday. It was actually chilly this morning. I had to turn off the AC in my car. What a lovely feeling that was. This is the Lou Information Station, by the way, live and on demand at louinfo.com. We're on YouTube. Check that mug out. Just go to YouTube, put in Lou Info, and then like and subscribe. Chat away. It's a big party in there. Hang out with everybody. Say hey. Be mean. I don't give a damn. Chirp us. We don't care. I'll read it. You could also chime in on the text line, 314-590-3770. And yes, I was right. ABC News, Women's Professional Baseball League launching in 2026. I was hoping there'd be a lot of news on this, but the only thing that there's only one paragraph about it, and it says Victoria Ruiz, the first American girl to play in a Little League World Series, joins hopefuls like Monica Hooligan and Marcella Miner in Washington, D.C., where over 600 women are competing for a spot in the new Women's Professional Baseball League. For many, it's not just about making a roster. It's about proving to the next generation that baseball dreams don't have to end. Son of a gun. Dang good news right there. I'm still curious about what the rules are. Are they saying Is it underhand, overhand?
I wasn't aware of the league, but I sure am excited for it. I'm also excited for the Little League World Series, right? Chinese Taipei won again, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think last year was like the 1 year the American team, right? They dropped down a bunt and the catcher made a bad throw. No one was covering first, and USA won. Like, that's like the only bad moment I can think of for these 19-year-olds from Chinese Taipei that say I'm kidding. But I like watching.
That is true. I do too.
Some people say, and I think it's a legitimate point to make, that the coverage of it is a little excessive and it kind of sends the wrong message to the kids. Like, make it about you. Don't worry about the team. As a guy who has a kid that plays youth baseball, I already think that's out there. Like, every kid has a sliding glove they don't need and the little elbow thing to look like the big leaguers.
Yep.
Now, my kid's team, like, they don't mess with coach, lays down the law. You don't disrespect your opponents. But I see some of it on other teams. I see the parents sometimes from other teams not behaving as a parent should behave.
Oh, man.
But overall, I like watching the Little League
Me
World
too.
Series. It's fun.
It's like
And
watching
a lot of those kids can play.
And a lot of those kids are going to be superstars. All those superstars
won't.
But you're going to see a couple, like a lot of these monsters that play in MLB played in the Little League World Series. Just like when you watch these tournaments, like the Brick Tournament in hockey, like some of those kids are going to be superstars. Not all of them, but some of them are for sure. For sure.
Lance Lynn did, and he said the best thing about it was he got to teach kids from other lands how to curse in English.
There it is, baby. That's got to be pretty cool
great.
to be a part of. Cam, what do you think of the Milan Lucic signing, Bill? I like this. It's a PTO. Like, it's not like it's a PTO. He's going to have a tryout here. He's going to go and he's going to be good in the locker room. And if he could skate, he might have a chance to make that team. But I just look at the depth of this team. Like, whew, where's Texier going to go? Where's Joseph going to go? Like, you're pretty loaded. And a lot of these guys are pretty, they're stuck in their way, and they're probably already concreted in the lineup as it is on one-way contracts. I don't know what you're going to do.
Give leadership. How about that?
I don't think he's going to make the team, but I like what Monty and Doug Armstrong give second chances to a guy that's a tough guy, man. He's great in the locker room. He's a good dude.
Never charged.
Never charged. And so, did he probably mess up that night? Yeah, probably. But you give second chances. He had to go do his due diligence and go to the NHLPA stuff and do all the classes and whatnot. So he's done, and they're going to give him a shot and see what he could do. Now, is his speed going to be there? That's it. He's going to have his shot. He's going to have his toughness. Can he get from point A to point B quick enough to stay in the league? That's what they're going to evaluate. And right now, if I was a bet man, I'd probably say he's probably not going to make the team. I would like it for him too, no doubt about it, but I don't think he is. So there you go with that.
Leadership. If you're going to carry a guy who, you think is just enough to help you a little bit, leadership plays into that.
No doubt. It's just there's a lot of moving parts that you're going to have to deal with.
That.
So we'll see. I'm going to go see him in training camp. Talk to him. Great guy. Had him on the pod. Really good. So I drove my Camino.
El Camino.
He just said Camino, Jimmy. Right. He just said Camino to Kenny's garage sale Saturday morning. Made him his own personal chocolate cake. Oh,
he hates anything Spanish.
Camino. Oh, Hockey Bob.
Yeah. He hates everything Spanish.
Is that true, Hockey Bob? How dare you?
He pronounces the L in paella.
How dare you? I made it to his own. I made him his own personal chocolate cake. I said hello and wished him a happy birthday, but the place was packed, so I never was able to get Kenny to check out my ride. Oh, well, someday later. I'm sure he ate that cake, too. How's his place? I heard it's badass, actually. Charlie told me it's badass. Got a nice setup.
Got a compound.
Yeah, he's got a compound.
Nice guy.
Wouldn't you?
I saw a picture that Kenny tweeted out. It looked like, cars everywhere parked.
I'd like to see what he was selling. I'd like to see what he was selling. I like a good old garage sale. I like to go to flea markets, too.
What are you looking for? Just to browse?
Yeah.
You want to browse?
Do I like to go shopping at the mall? Hell no. But going to a flea market, little trinkets and stuff like that. Dude, you should see Ed Herman's freaking office. It's unbelievable. He's got this like thing from the Roman days where it's like this little, it's like a code where they haven't even figured it out yet. That's Brody in them, which you'd think that'd be right up his alley, with a little scroll in there, like things like that. And I'm like, this is unbelievable. That's what I'm looking for. That diamond in the rough. You see a lot of these guys that go to Rick's in, Vegas, what's it called? Pawn Stars. Ask them where they got their stuff. I found it in the flea market
That's
for
fake,
$75.
That's fake.
Totally fake. But they still have the thing, whatever product that is, or a lot of times they find it in these flea markets where the owner has no idea what the hell it is, and it's valuable because it was sent down from generations. They're like, I don't care. Give me $20 for this damn thing, and it's worth $20,000, Jimmy. That's what I'm looking for.
By the way, Antiques Roadshow,
I like that too.
Was the beginning of before Pawn Stars.
Yeah,
Antiques Roadshow, and that's all legit. I like that. I went to Antiques Roadshow. I brought my Ginsu knife. Apparently, there's no value for that. I brought my Thigh Master. No value to that, and my mood ring.
So you
wrote that down last night.
You could go down to, I like to go.
I don't really try to. You're in a kind of a grumpy mood. You're not going to laugh at nothing.
I'm worried about you a little bit, Rob.
Maybe if it's Randy, because I'm
worried about you
to
a
Randy
little bit.
more.
Did you?
No, you heard me.
You think I suck up to Randy?
More than us. He's smarter. That's true.
Yeah. What do you
Knows
do?
more.
What do you do? What do you do?
Why am I wrong?
Yeah.
Are you
in a better mood with Randy than us?
Yes. Now we're in his kitchen.
Oh,
this is
boy.
what I like. Usually he's too smart for this, but I got him.
Not really. I just think that saying I suck up to him would be an incorrect statement.
I just threw it out there.
Just
threw it out there.
I mean, nothing like throwing spaghetti against the wall and seeing what sticks.
That stuck. That stuck.
Did it?
Look at your face now. Yes,
you claiming things wildly on the air. I'd like to see if it holds up to scrutiny every once in a while.
All right, let's play some clips.
Oh man,
do you have any clips?
No, I meant from you and Randy, where you're
Do you have
smooching
any
up to
clips
him.
for us to play?
No, I just threw it
It's
out.
unfortunate
there.
then.
I just threw it out there. Apparently, there's something to it.
No, just wanted to see if you had anything behind the statement.
No, because I made a joke.
Or if it was
you didn't
complete
laugh.
error. Like most things.
Well, I'm there.
Man, Kenny Strode is absolutely a mess on Twitter lately. Cat body bagging him, and his boy Daddy Padre warms my heart. Daddy. What? Did I mess that up?
I didn't
We're
even see it.
An open book on this year's show. Right, Matt Rocchio? We're an open book. Rocchio was actually awake for Randy's show. Oh, Gino. Gino throws bombs, dude.
There's nothing to do with
Gino throws bombs.
I don't think it has anything to do with how tired I am. We're breaking it. We're dropping sports knowledge on that show. We have to. Come on, guys.
I know you guys dig deep, 100%.
You know it. I got.
What are you talking about today?
I got to kiss up to Joe Rod during today's show.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, Randy's got jury duty, unfortunately.
God, who does Joe Rod look like? He looks like a 90s villain in a movie, like an action movie. You know what I mean? With that long hair.
I feel like you're trying to say he's
what?
He should be the villain in like one of the Karate Kid 2.
You said that. I was thinking of like Heat with Val Kilmer.
A lot of people.
I was giving a compliment.
A lot of
you were chirping.
A lot of white villains didn't have ponytails in the
I
90s.
Think about it.
You're
dude.
right about
You're
that.
damn
I
right.
didn't realize that.
Yeah, all those 90s action movies, all the villains had like ponytails and stuff like that. Yeah,
I would say more
badass.
villain on like, dude, where's my car? 2. Maybe that would be more fitting.
Oh, that movie. Oh, did you see that movie?
No.
So I see. I don't.
No.
It's not funny. None of that's funny to me.
You know what movie I watched on the plane?
What?
The Edge or the River's Edge
with Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
And the bear. Yeah, damn right.
Now the bear scenes were a little silly.
Dude, that was awesome.
The bear scenes.
He's cheating.
Look comical.
His wife's cheating on with Alec Baldwin. Man, that's a damn
Alec
good movie.
Baldwin's trying to kill him.
Yeah, the guy gets cut open, of course. You know, he's going to die right off the bat. He's loud, and he takes his blood-riddled rag, and he hangs it up so every bear could smell it. Stupid. You bury it. Man, it's a damn good movie.
As outdoorsmen, we know these things.
I watched, and we're going to go to break. Don't go anywhere, by the way. We're going to go to break, but I watched Dallas Cowboys documentary, too. Badass. Really interesting. I know a lot of people hate Jerry Jones, rightfully so, but, man, that guy is an interesting cat. That, to say the least. Okay, don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about all that. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
All aboard!
There's a new way to travel, and it's one of the oldest forms of transportation. Travel by train. Yes, consider traveling around the United States on Amtrak. Traveling by train is a lot less of a headache than taking a plane, and you'd be surprised how many places you can go on an Amtrak, and there's no passports or IDs needed. Find out how to get where you're going as soon as tomorrow by train. Call the Amtrak Travel Hotline right now. We'll book your trip and email your tickets within minutes. Skip the drive to the airport and skip the lines. Call right now to book your Amtrak reservations. We service most of the United States.
All aboard!
Do something new. Travel by Amtrak today.
800-428-9517. 800-428-9517. 800-428-9517. That's 800-428-9517.
Broadcasting live from the J. Randolph Jr. Studios in Kirkwood.
It's stronger than grandmother's breath.
KLIS 590 AM, Wood River, St. Louis.
Have appealed the injunction. I'm Scott Carr.
Vice President J.D. Vance expressed confidence the U.S. can end the war between Russia and Ukraine. In an interview with NBC's Meet the Press, Vance said meaningful progress is taking place and will push the conflict toward an end.
We're going to eventually be successful or we'll hit a brick wall. And if we hit a brick wall, then we're going to continue this process of negotiation, of applying leverage. This is the energetic diplomacy that's going to bring this war to a close.
His comments come after President Trump said he'll know in 2 weeks if he made any progress in bringing peace to Ukraine. But Kremlin's dashing hopes the war in Ukraine will end anytime soon. Appearing on NBC's Meet the Press, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said there's no meeting plan between President Vladimir Putin and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Trump's hosting South Korean President Lee Jae-myung today. Trade and security are on the agenda. The governor of Illinois condemned a report President Trump's planning to send federal troops to the streets of Chicago. The Washington Post reported Saturday the Pentagon has been planning a military deployment to Chicago for weeks, and a few thousand National Guard members could arrive as soon as next month. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker responded with a statement saying Trump is attempting to manufacture a crisis. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say: "We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great, and even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. So visit StrongTel.com right now. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. StrongTel.
We interrupt this program for an on-the-spot news report.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
Let's talk about your health insurance. There are a lot of reasons why people need affordable health insurance. But here's the bottom line. You know you need affordable health insurance. For you, a spouse, a family member, whatever. I'm going to give you a free hotline to call to find affordable health insurance that can cover all your health insurance needs in case you get sick or have an emergency, plus cover vision, dental, and more. And there are no long-term commitments. You can keep your plan as long as it's affordable and for the price of a cup of coffee. We're not talking about one of those fancy coffees. For the price of a regular cup of coffee a day, you can have quality, affordable health insurance. Call the health insurance hotline for a free quote.
800-373-8414. 800-373-8414. 800-373-8414. That's 800-373-8414.
Who needs a vacation? Are you ready for an unforgettable getaway? Start packing your bags because Branson, Missouri, the vacation and entertainment capital of the U.S., is calling your name. For just $99 per person, here's what you get. A full 3-day, 2-night stay in a luxury resort hotel, a delicious full breakfast buffet every morning you're here, and when you call right now, free show tickets worth up to $100. That's right, free show tickets to an award-winning show on us. You don't have to leave the country for an amazing vacation. You can drive or fly to Branson and have an incredible time. Whether you bring in the whole family or just planning a romantic escape, this trip is built for you. We guarantee you'll love Branson. This is not a timeshare. It's just an unbeatable vacation deal for only $99 per person. You book now, you can use your tickets anytime this year. You don't even need to know your travel dates to lock in the special price. Hurry, because this offer won't last long. Call our Branson vacation experts today.
800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. That's 800-497-7198.
Hey, listen to me. I'm one of the credit cards in your wallet. I'm about to explode and pop like a balloon. You're using me and my brothers way too much. Your credit cards aren't the only ones annoyed. It's your paycheck that doesn't have enough to pay everything. Save your credit cards, your paycheck, and yourself a lot of PAIN. Pain. Call the debt helpline now, not tomorrow, right now. Our experts will show you how you can cut your interest rates and your payments on your credit cards in half. Credit card companies have special assistance programs designed to help you. Make this 100% free call right now and learn how you could get out of credit card debt. Here's the number.
800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. That's 800-406-6569. Paid for by Zero Debt.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
9:06 on a Monday. Beautiful Monday. It's gorgeous outside. It's going to be beautiful for the next week at least, which is a great sign. It's just hopefully the hot weather has passed us. This is Labor Day weekend already coming up here, man. Damn. God, it's gone by fast. This summer has gone by fast for some reason. I don't care about summer anyway. I like the fall, so I'm not too worried about it. By the way, this is a Lou Information Station. Live and on demand at louinfo.com. We're live on YouTube. What's up, everybody? Let's go. Go to YouTube, type in Lou Info, chat away. I don't give a damn. Do whatever you got to do. I'll read it. You could also text into the show at 314-590-3770. I didn't know my internet was down, so I'm going to give to a couple of these texts on the text line.
Yeah, it looks like myself and Rock are taking a little heat.
Oh, yeah? From what, the YouTube?
Yeah, what you just said, the YouTube chat.
Yeah, and then I said the text line, and that's what I'm going to go to right now. Hey, good morning. Guys, I heard a rumor over the weekend that John Kelly is going to sign a contract with the Chicago Blackhawks network. Heard this while in Chicago. You got any insight on this? I heard rumblings that he is going to sign somewhere, but it wasn't Chicago. It was out west.
I hope he does. He deserves.
Got to, right? How old is he again? What, 65?
He's
5?
He has an age.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
65, probably. Hasn't missed a step, you know?
He deserves.
No doubt. He's speaking about Encyclopedia of the Blues. Holy cow. And hockey. Knows a little bit about everything, man.
When I texted him after this awful move, he said, thanks. He said, don't worry, I'm going to land on my feet. It seemed like he had something as a plan B.
I heard it was a different team, but if he's going to sign with Chicago, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know who they're...
Panger's there, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's him and Panger back?
Forgot about that.
How great.
That's why when I saw the text,
baby.
Yeah, when I saw the text, I was like, well,
wow.
I mean, Panger did make a pretty public statement that it was a bad move for them to get rid of him.
Yeah, he went on Twitter and said it right away.
But they had been through that, whatever that, I don't know if it's Comcast, I don't know what it is, but they had been through a couple of play-by-play guys, I think.
Who's their guy now?
I don't know.
Chicago play-by-play guy. I don't know if he's. That'd be good. That'd be cool. You know, good for him. Good for him if that's the case. Let's see here. Get him in to the text line. Rock, where is the 360 machine you stole from TMA? Yeah, what is a 360 machine? I remember
a 360 machine, which is a hilarious thing because they're probably outdated now.
I was gonna say, yeah.
They're still really useful.
Really?
Oh,
So
God,
what you
yeah.
do is you load all your drops in a 360. What happens when our setup, you can put like, I guess, files together, but it takes a little to hit. The 360 is like rapid fire. All the drops right there. Boom, 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 boom. And a listener gave it to us when I was still at TMA, and all we had to do was install it. And Iggy and Plowsy, Iggy isn't going to install it, but Plowsy was the guy doing the drops.
Yeah.
And he was great at it.
Great.
He was great at it. But the 360 machine would have made him better, and they never figured out
It vanished?
or got some. I don't even know where it ended
And then
up.
I got blamed for it vanishing and
why
no
the
one
hell?
using it for some reason. I don't know.
And where is it today?
I like when I get blamed for things that aren't my.
Isn't that cool?
My favorite
That's the
thing.
best.
Especially by people who are just permanently lazy.
Who's that a shot at?
Iggy.
Oh, all right.
Because Iggy's the one who always, anytime somebody would bring it up, goes, "Oh yeah, Rock stole that. Rock lost that. Rock didn't take care of that."
Oh no,
classic him.
But were you part of this when we got it?
I was literally working the remote. And the listener came in after TMA was off the air. We were doing an all-day remote that day through the whole entire station. So TMA started it,
and it worked.
There. The TMA started the day there. That was a pretty successful day.
All right.
TMA started the day there in the morning, and then was coming back that night to do the live taping because it was a Thursday. So they did a live show on Thursday, live taping on Thursday night. That's what Friday's show always is. So every show was going live that day. So the listeners brought the 360 up to Hot Shots in the middle of the day. I was the one working the remote all day. So I got the 360 and I just sat there and plugged it in and started screwing around. And I loaded up a couple files in it, but then I delivered it to the TMA people and it was placed in a cabinet.
That's the last time before I was.
And then I was blamed when it was not used and then apparently lost.
So
man,
when I was given the
Doesn't
Felix
bother me at
Unger
all.
treatment and asked, never to return, at the
Felix
time,
Unger?
yeah, Felix Unger, Odd Couple, reference
Good
lost
reference.
on a younger generation. But I say things that I think are funny, and if the chat line doesn't like it, sorry. But at last I heard it was in a cabinet around here. It was in a cabinet. All they do is put it in.
Hey, those are long days.
It was apparently in a cabinet, and then it was never brought out of the cabinet. And then one day it disappeared from the cabinet. And then there was a whole thing with other shows were claiming that it was there, backup 360. It was a whole thing.
Oh my God, those are long days. Though you were on at 7, and how long did you go for? Are those all day events? Were you running the board the whole time?
Yeah. So I got there at like 6 because when you're running the remote, you got to get there
no doubt.
a little bit earlier. Now it helps because I had to get there at like 5:36, and then I was there till like 3 or 4.
That's a long day.
Yeah, it is.
That's
You know what else
You
helps
missed
on
going
a
to Top
remote?
Shooters? We had a good time there, didn't we?
Those were always fun. They were
Yeah.
so consistent. I mean, every Friday for like 3 solid years.
5,
I
thought.
maybe it was more like 5. That's crazy.
5 years.
We were going to Top Shooters
Oh,
every
man.
Friday. It was damn solid, man. That chicken sandwich, those fries,
Yeah.
it was always good.
Oh yeah. That drive home.
Now, let me ask you this about remotes, because
Yeah.
technical stuff isn't my forte.
Yeah.
But if you set up it doesn't work, don't you check the outlet and make sure you're getting power?
Man.
Jam.
Good morning,
Jam.
everybody.
There's no need to kick the person.
Oh, he will. Oh, he will.
Come on, that's
It's not
fun.
even
It is
working. I know
funny.
we told the story, but
It
it's
is funny.
We can't tell this. We can't be the show that tells the same
Important
story
deal.
every
I
2
love it.
weeks. can
No,
we?
I'm not telling the whole story.
And poor Neil paid for
It's
the
an
whole thing,
inside
too.
joke for
Oh,
people
that's
that know
yeah.
our show.
The fact that he's come back around says a lot about
Dude,
him
he's
or
awesome.
you guys.
I know. Because they screwed that up. Well, he did. And, Neil paid for the show. It was at Mini St. Louis. It was the car show that he runs every single year.
Oh,
It's a pain in the ass to put
You
together.
mean the remote that you and I ran successfully the year prior
multiple
to that?
times. Yeah.
We did
And
that.
once I'm in,
We did that remote like 3 times.
and I left to go because I got invited. So I screwed everybody over because it's kind of my
that
event.
damn tent though. God, that thing was.
Yeah. So Neil puts this whole thing on. I'm supposed to be there, but I get invited to fly private with Kate to this Game 7 or Game 6 of the Stanley Cup in Florida, party at this badass hotel, and I had to take it. I usually don't do that, but
So
I had
you-
to take it. So I screwed everybody over.
So
and
you
it became
ditched
a whole-
out sort of, you
Yep.
pulled a rock.
There it is.
All right, just check.
And they just couldn't figure out to unplug it in one spot and
No, I
try
just remember-
a different spot.
By the way, guys, I'm not going to have to leave the show anymore starting late September.
Why?
Why? Brooke?
Things are getting moved back a couple hours on the YouTube side, so I'll be able to finish out the show until 10 a.m.
Good.
proper.
Good.
Let's go.
Now, no offense to Big Ryan and Eli, but we want you in here. We don't like the line change.
Yeah, I know.
It's like soccer, not hockey.
Throws me off.
Stay on the field the whole damn time.
For me,
baby.
honestly, the bigger thing is that like then I can't podcast the show immediately. People got to wait till like noon. If they want to podcast the show, you can always watch it on YouTube. But also, like by the time I'm done with that show, like I've forgotten some of the funny things that happen on this show. So if I'm not taking notes, then I miss out the chance to like go get new drops and things like that.
Yeah.
Now I'll be able to like immediately react.
So
to
when
those
you
kind of
back
things.
on, so what time are you guys starting?
It's still up in the air, but it's gonna be a little bit later on in the day.
Why they? What's that all about? Just
because people's schedules change.
Okay, all good. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it works out
It's
better
good-
for you guys.
It's great for us. You're damn
Or,
right.
or I guess for some of the listeners, it works out worse.
It's all fun. They chirp everybody, especially Gino. Let's see what he has to say. Did Caitlin Clark launch an all women's sports into existence?
No,
but she pumped it up, and so did Simone Biles, and so did a lot of other women throughout history. Okay,
No, but don't get me wrong. She's a phenomenon, Caitlin Clark. But there were women sports that were popular. I mean, in the Olympics, there's certain women's events like the skating or gymnastics. Those women were
Volleyball.
superstars. Not as much, Val. I know you like watching it, and the leering tone in which you delivered that statement is one thing. I'm just saying, at the Olympics, there's some sports that the women's part of it are more popular than the men's side. Well before Caitlin Clark. Did Caitlin Clark elevate the WNBA? Kind of on her own, yes.
kind of, yeah. She took it to another level. That's for damn sure. I'm just curious to see what the rules are going to be like for this women's baseball league. Curious.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I brought it up. You had no idea. Thank you.
You can't just tell
Thank
human
you.
beings
There
what
you-
they're interested in. If
Thank
somebody
you,
says I'm
Rob.
interested
Let's
in
go.
this, you can't look
Thank
them in the
you.
eyes and say, no,
What's
you're
up?
not.
What's up,
That's
Dan?
not.
Wait,
you
are
don't
you
run
saying-
his
What's
brain.
up, Dan?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you don't run my brain.
He's an American.
Rock.
You also wouldn't want to run his brain. It's an
Mm.
ugly place.
It is nasty.
Rock. The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. Okay, so you get to know someone, and then you make your assessment based on that. This is a gentleman. This is a gentleman. This is a gentleman who I love, who lied about watching women's softball all the time, and then later admitted he was lying. So yes, I
Exactly,
use
that was
past
softball. This is
behavior.
There you
baseball.
go. There you go.
It's called a
different.
line.
Really excited about it.
Can't wait to see what the rule changes are. Can't wait.
Virtue signaling. Oh, God, it's all good. It is going to be. We'll see what happens with that. Let's see here. Oh, man. I'm with you, Kat. I question the age of some of these kids. Johnny C., what's up, baby? I can't wait for women's baseball to cry about not getting paid millions like the MLB players. I'm thinking you would say the WNBA players. They got work to do. You need a big basher. You're going to need a big monster like an Aaron Judge, to hit some bombs out.
Luke and Baker can't find work, okay? So I don't know if that's going to happen. Didn't you want to see Luke and Baker just hit a 500-foot homer, Rock, one time at Busch Stadium? No?
It would have been nice.
What happened to it? What happened? Just wasn't that good?
He was, his numbers at AAA were great, and
Why
they
they
tailed
play?
off a little bit, and he never really expanded what he could do. Very nice guy. I would have loved to have seen him make it, because we haven't seen like a basher for a while. And they cut him loose, then someone picked him up and pretty much immediately cut him loose.
LA?
Yeah, I don't know if did anyone pick him up, Rock? I don't remember seeing that.
The Dodgers picked him up and then they let him go.
Right, that's what.
What are the big NFL? Anything big happening in NFL? I saw Shador get rocked. Because I'm keeping an eye on him, He's a lightning rod. He's an interesting guy.
We could do trivia instead of talking about the NFL.
You want to? I'll do trivia. Let's
Just
go.
trying to figure out something else. I don't know if I want to talk about
why?
flipping Shador Sanders.
Who's your
Why?
all-time favorite
I don't know,
NFL
just
player?
annoys
How
me.
about
Jerry
that?
Rice.
Who's yours?
My all-time, oh, God, Lawrence Taylor, baby.
This is better.
Get on now.
It's because you're a Trumper.
That's right.
And he's part of
how dare you lump me into that
health.
He had no
coalition.
idea why he was there. Like, I don't know why I'm here, but I'm here anyway.
Here's mine. Larry Zonka.
Don't know.
Miami.
Come on, Cam.
That could have been a
He's
trivia
not an
question.
everyday player that everyone
You gotta know
knows.
who Larry Zonka is.
Yeah, all right. My bad.
In my
I'll
opinion,
look him up.
there's
Larry
like
Zonka.
who one of the hardest runners in NFL history, Earl Campbell.
There's not a lot of famous people from the 72 Dolphins. Like, I feel like you should remember Mercury Morris and Larry Zonka, shouldn't you?
Bob Greasy, Paul Warfield.
The worst Hall of Fame, the worst quarterback in the Hall of Fame.
Is he really? I never even.
Who?
Randy Carricker has a very large campaign, and I think statistically he's actually 100% correct. That Bob Greasy's the worst, not just the worst quarterback, but arguably maybe the worst Hall of Famer.
Why is he
in Canton? Well, there's got to be
Part of a perfect season.
There's got to be a worse Hall of Famer in every Hall of Fame, technically.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay.
Just
he's the guy, huh?
It's just easy to pinpoint Bob Greasy because he got more on because of how good the team was, and literally the 72 Dolphins have the no-name defense. And so that's why there's not a lot of names from that team, but there's two names that always get pub, Larry Zonka and Mercury Morris, because they're always the two guys that some film crew in Miami finds to film them popping a bottle of champagne whenever the last undefeated team goes down.
There was also Paul Warfield, who was one of the Hall of Fame wide receiver. He was great.
They said that Zonka did the American Gladiators.
Oh, yeah.
Did he? Was he jacked out of his mind? He looks a little too old.
He announced American Gladiators. Is what
he announced
That's
it.
right.
I was going to say, he had to be way.
Gladiators
That's a
in the
90s, isn't it? Yeah. He'd be way.
How about
too old.
hardest runners in terms of running back? Like I blew off a couple there, like Zonka, Earl Campbell, Christian Okoye.
I believe Earl Campbell's the only running back to ever get a penalty called on him during a play where he had the ball and ran into somebody. And I think he broke the defender's collarbone.
Ooh,
and the refs in the moment were like, I feel like that was too violent. Yeah, Earl Campbell was an absolute monster.
Riggins was
John Riggins, of course. Mike Allstott.
I was going to just say, yeah, he did. I saw a little thing on him the other day.
Bettis.
He went to Purdue. Allstott. Did he go to Purdue?
That tracks. That seems like some place a giant white running back would come out of.
Cam, would you have participated in the White House activities if you were a Cowboys player? Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, if I was young and single, no doubt about it. When, what's his name, for the wide receiver? Oh, God.
Michael
Irvin had that. They all chipped in and bought a house. Had all the girls coming in and out of there. He got dinged with coke, huge rock of coke. And back then in Texas, you had a little bit of weed on you, you're going to jail.
No, you're talking about the Cowboys Playhouse?
Yeah.
The Rams had one.
Oh, yeah.
Right next to him where I first moved in the Central West End.
They had a couple of them. It was wild. A couple of those guys signed a big ticket, and they were living right in the wealthy part of Ladue with a nice pool, and they'd have parties every single weekend after Harry's.
And you went?
Oh, yeah.
You see a lot of stuff?
The same stuff as you go to any other party. Girls and guys partying. Those guys partied hard, man. Those Rams players. No wonder they sucked. And they're trying to fight everybody at the bar. I actually hated them. That's why I hated them.
Then why'd you go to their parties?
Well, Jacob Bell was cool. He was a cool one.
But you didn't like Richie and
No, I didn't.
Jacob Bell also didn't have the fire and retired pretty fast.
Yes, he did, but he signed a monster ticket and bought a monster house.
He lost like 80 pounds.
Yeah.
In his last 2 years playing the game because he just didn't care about lifting weights. I guess they signed him and he was like a 300-pound guard. And he reports to camp at 280.
Yeah, dude.
And they're like, well, this probably isn't ideal. And apparently he just kept dropping weight. And he wasn't sick. He just wasn't working out and keeping up with the fact that he had to be a 300-pounder. And those guys will talk about how eating regimens to stay 300 pounds in the NFL. Some guys,
you're a sumo wrestler.
You have to actually pay attention to keeping on weight.
Yes.
And he's one of those guys who just fell off and he just didn't, I guess, really care.
He didn't.
Jason Brown didn't really care. They signed him as a big deal from the Ravens.
He signed monster tickets.
He immediately turns around after 3 years, retires, takes his money and becomes a farmer.
I hung out with some of those guys, man.
No read on
they were
guys.
Some of them, I'll give you an example. And this is even when I was with Kate too. This is a lot of stuff was way before Kate and when I met this one cat, I don't know if I'm gonna bring him up, but
I feel like you would have. I feel like you could have partied with Adam Goldberg. He was this giant. He was this big offensive lineman out of like Wisconsin or something. He played like 5 or 6 years for the Rams. He was a backup some years. He was a starter some years. He was kind of like one of those levels of players. He seems like he would have been a lot of fun.
yeah, I don't remember his name, but I remember a couple guys where I would hang with them.
Give me a name.
Certain Britt Miller.
Oh,
I remember the name.
Yeah, nicest guy in the world, and I remember hanging with him and his wife, and I don't want to call him. It's just whatever. But Kate and I are hanging. She's cool. Blah blah blah. Then he starts drinking, and turns into a werewolf. And I invite him down to Lake of the Ozarks. We're going this weekend, and I'm like, then he starts getting drunk. I'm like, oh boy, like no. I'm happy when I'm drunk. He was scary. And hopefully, it's whatever. But
yeah, linebacker / fullback. Those ones are
good old boy from Illinois.
Yeah,
nicest kid in the world.
Yeah,
but man, Kate and I look at each other like, he's going to the lake. We can't take him. I didn't mean to call him out there, but it's all good. We've all had our moments. No big deal. But he's 280 pounds, scary, big, tough farm boy. Nicest guy in the world. Scary.
I don't love it when people get overserved.
I don't like when you're
a bad little bit.
I don't like when you're a bad drunk.
Bad, or how about just falling down? You don't want to be around.
That's a bad drunk. Yeah. Either you're aggressive, which is the worst, but it tones you. But the thing is, if you quit drinking quick when you're like that, because you embarrass yourself too many times, and no one wants to be around you, and your wife doesn't like you, and you're going to get in trouble somehow or whatnot. And it is what it is. But
then you get to an age, you're not there yet, where you don't feel good the next day, and like you're able to push through.
If I switch
when you're younger,
if I switch up drinking, if I mix something else in the game, I'm whacked out of my mind, and I feel like crap.
I predict within 6 to 7 years, you'll be a couple of wines at dinner guy, maybe a couple of beers,
and that's it.
Yeah, because the way you feel the next day doesn't get any better.
No,
and you just
so a lot of trans news.
Way to go, Frankie! Drops are back. That was a damn good drop to start things off, Matt Rocchio. Good drop to start things off, Matt Rocchio.
Drops
a lot of trans news.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Kevin. You wizard saved this show.
Man, a lot of trans news, Jimmy.
Here, give me a second, Jimmy. I owe you one. Give me a minute here.
Gosh dang,
I'll get it for you.
Man, oh man.
I owe you one. Just a minute.
All right.
Oh, that's hilarious. God, Frank's hilarious.
I love that drop.
It's the best, man. It's so damn good.
But I know right now that it's the big one. Oh no, where is it?
Somebody said, "Son of a blank." The last.
We're talking about Charlie. I'm not even sure he's doing radio anymore.
Do it, Rock. He says. What were you saying, Jimmy?
Someone texted in on the chat line.
Yeah.
Son of a. The last 15 minutes of the show was the best.
When?
Yeah, JNTX is mad that
it's a shot at Rock.
That the line change is going away.
He's always chirping. He's always chirping. Come on, be nice.
Say on radio, just do it.
You just do it. Just do it.
I am so confused right now.
No,
I eat food out of Cam's mystery satchel.
Ooh.
Why are you laughing, boy?
You'd rather die than eat your dog?
Yes. You can call him DeWallet.
That's a lie, Jimmy.
We're talking about Charlie. I'm not even sure he's doing radio anymore.
That's a lie, Jimmy. That's a lie, and you know it. You don't want to admit it.
What's a lie?
If you were in a jam and you were starving to death, yes, you would, and I would too. And I love those damn puppies more than anything in the world, besides my lovely wife.
Let's change
and my daddy.
Let's change.
I played high school basketball.
It's the best one. If I had to eat either you or Stella to survive, I'm eating Cam.
God, look at me. You're gonna be fine.
I'm feasting.
Look, you're gonna feast off me for
not Stella.
Years.
Not Stella.
Years. You could feast off of me. Either way, you're in a jam, dude. It is what it is. Hey, Cam, what do you think about that kid Raja who beat the hell out of that pro wrestler while streaming? Think you could take him? No, I don't. He's actually very tough, and he does MMA, and it's Quentin Rampage Jackson's son. So, no, I do not want to fight that kid. He throws bombs. He's a pretty big guy. I'm not messing with him. That'd be a tough battle for me. No, but he might be in jail. He might be in jail.
I think he's going to jail. And that's, by the way, that's one of the best things about you as a guy who made a living fighting the toughest of the tough. You're never like, You never say that.
You know who this would be a tough one. I've seen him fight MMA, dude. He knows how to throw. He knows how to ankle block you, dude. He'll get you. That'd be a really tough battle. Richie Incognito, that'd be a really
Did you
tough
ever do
battle.
any MMA training?
Oh, yeah. Boxing, wrestling. I told you my dad dropped me off at Finney's Mixed Martial Arts. Rolled around with the guys, did this, worked on my strike, worked on how to throw with my left hand. Oh, yeah. Big time, baby. Now, do I need way more work? Oh, God, yeah, dude. I'd have to really I'd say I need a year to at least feel somewhat comfortable. A year.
Because these guys
are so talented, man.
They grab a forearm, a toe,
dude,
a finger.
I'd wrestle around with some of these guys that weigh less than me, and they'd make me look stupid.
Well, if you stop listening to our show, go listen to Brendan Schaefer. There's something terribly wrong with you.
Good fun.
It's good fun. That's it.
He didn't remember saying that.
It's good fun.
But he knew it was fun.
Yeah, he remembered it was fun, and he remembered that Brendan told him after the fact that
But
it
he
was
didn't
fun.
remember saying it, but he knew it was fun. Hilarious.
I think Steven Jackson.
I love lies.
I think Steven Jackson is the most underrated running back of all time. My favorite player, 6'3".
He was great.
Is he a good guy? I met him a couple
guy.
times. Seemed like a good dude.
He lived next door to me, and when I lived in the Central West End, nice kid. And I thought the greatest moment, because there was a battle when Marshall was at the end of his career, and Steven was obviously emerging.
Big boy.
And they would still start Marshall. And then one day they announced that it would be Steven starting, and he didn't want to talk about it. All he said was, "It's about time."
I don't want to talk sports with women.
Oh, cool. How was Marshall? Is he a good guy?
Yes. Well, first off,
he invited me to his.
The reason I dislike women's sports is because they're boring.
Oh, TJ, what's up? Oh, TJ. That's TJ.
I think you were arguing against nobody. You were arguing against yourself.
he stole that from me, by the way. He stole that. That was my phrase. And I did text him and said, "Get your own material."
Your butt does look good in those shorts.
Yeah, get your own
I was talking
material.
about
stuff like that.
I was talking
Got a
about
machete?
TJ. I was talking about TJ.
Women, they are hot.
Man, TJ.
Hold on. Let's listen to this up. Aha.
TJ, though, he don't care. TJ does not care about anything.
Well, he
throws bombs.
Doesn't he own two whatever those stores are with the Slurpee?
Yeah. That, and he does real estate, and he works
He brings a lot of knowledge to that position group as well.
He's crazy, but he's a smart guy.
He believes what he
and
believes.
He works hard, doesn't drink.
Yeah.
Like, I believe that he was a virgin.
So you have been to the Dome before.
So god dang embarrassing. Jesus, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to the Battlehawks. I'm sorry to Anthony Becht. I'm sorry for whoever we had on. I'm sorry to St. Louis. Stupid. Jesus.
You're a communist.
Oh, where's he at? We might have to get we might have to get
Continue to scroll on TikTok, you loser.
That's Sir Nathaniel the Great right there, baby.
He's in DC.
Man.
He looks real good. He looks real good. He's got that light tower power.
Oh my God. He's actually a talented dude.
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah, he is.
Gee, really. Get him there.
Shut the hell up.
Uh-oh.
I gotta keep that. I gotta keep that around.
Oh my God.
Can you do the light tower power again? Because that is a phrase that people like to say.
Man.
Well, he looks real good. He looks real good. He's got that light tower power.
He's crazy.
God, he's crazy.
He would get like that. He would get fired up like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an expert when it comes to analyzing Democratic media coverage.
Yeah.
Now, there were times, Rock, where I'd have to pull him.
Oh.
Bob Costas wears a lot of makeup.
You're looking at me. You're looking at Charlie. You're looking at. I mean, you're.
And I would have to pull him.
You know what, Nate?
I'd have to
You're a
pull
smart
him
guy.
back in.
You'd be like this.
Sanity.
You'd be like this, staring this way, and all of a sudden.
When I think of balance, I think of Nate.
Nate. Nate.
Whoa, Nate.
Nate.
Whoa.
Let me pull you back.
So I remember he's like,
the
oh,
third
wait,
round.
I didn't grow up golf. I did play junior golf, though. What?
Oh, yeah, because I asked Nate one time, Sir Nathaniel, I go, would you grow up? He's like, oh, no, I didn't grow up playing golf. No, not at all. My parents, because his parents were wealthy, and we kind of call him out on that a little bit. Just
what does that mean?
It means you're a warmongering loser that probably flies the Ukraine flag in your front yard.
Oh, wow.
because
that is fantastic.
You know why? Because he was
the pro-Ukraine people are the warmongers. Don't forget that, guys.
My God.
He was a
total mistake.
He was a guy who was a producer at this station, taking these amazing vacations.
Oh yeah,
that rich people take.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, to Aspen and whatnot.
And I don't know where he
Side
lives.
and just start jaywalking, son.
I just know when my kid was learning to drive, he liked to drive in that area by Litzinger.
Yeah.
And that's, I think that's where Nate's from.
Hey, Cardinals, just lie.
Those homes are better than you see in L.A.
Nice houses.
Beyond that.
I love the hose.
But he goes,
I love the hose.
I go, you grew up golfing, right? He's like, no. But I did play junior golf. I'm like, okay.
Then you grew up.
You grew up.
Joe Biden has much better physical fitness than Donald Trump.
You got. I
have a little handgun.
Charlie's not coming back.
That's why. You know, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Charlie's coming.
It's anal.
He's gonna get.
It's anal.
He's coming on.
Say that.
Miss him.
What would cause that?
It's anal.
I don't know. Were you guys going to do a location broadcast so the fans could show up? You could show up here if you want. Well, it's just tough because it's 8 to 10 in the morning. You know, I guess we can go to the Shack. I don't know where we can go. A breakfast place.
I love marijuana. Good morning, everybody.
That was the auto show. God almighty. Yeah, it's nice to hear the Nate drops again, man, because I felt like we haven't really dipped into those much. There's a lot going on in those.
Whenever I think of a remote, Tim McKernan would always have this little phrase when things weren't going well, and it stayed with me. Yes, yes. And I say that now, like when we're setting up to do pregame, we have no audio, whatever, you go, yes, yes.
Who's going to rescue us? Tucker.
That's right. That is right. Oh, man. How about that woke Cracker Barrel, Aaron? I don't watch Fox News now. Tucker's gone, damn it. I like Greg Gutfeld, though. He went on Jimmy Fallon, and actually, that's pretty cool. Jimmy Fallon invited him on.
Well, Gutfeld's a comedian.
Yeah.
So they're from the same circles,
Yeah, but
you would think.
I don't think anybody's that leans right has been on too many of those consistently. So he went on and kicked ass. I listened to it. He's funny, man.
Good. Comedians.
He's funny, dude.
Comedians should say what they want.
I know.
And generally, I'll say this. Comedians, it used to be from the left, tend to be funnier. Like when Dennis Miller, I think it's changed now because there's so much stuff you could talk about. But like when Dennis Miller, who's brilliant, went like way conservative, I didn't find him funny anymore. But now I think there's a bigger
tries
landscape.
to use the biggest word in every situation.
No, but that was part of his thing.
I know.
You had to have a little knowledge like
that. Too much for me. A little too much. But I heard that. A little dig. Just the little dig. I know.
You gotta have a little knowledge to listen to him. I don't want to listen to him.
No, I mean, he just became a little too much. It's all good. It's all good. My favorite comedians right now are Mark Norman, Shane Gillis, Ari Spears. That's about it so far that I really like. There's a missing one more, and I can't think of them. But those three, they don't give a damn what they say. Yeah, I love watch Mark Norman on some of these talk shows, like on like Channel 2, when he goes into some of these cities and they interview him like, "Hi, Mark, how are you? Good. And he says something crazy right off the bat, and they're like, "What do you do? What do we do?" It's actually hilarious. There's a huge clip of him going on all these little
That's
talk
got
shows.
to be the hardest thing for comedians. Now, at TMA, we had comedians on quite a bit. Greg Warren's great at that, by the way, because he's a great guest and he's funny. But a lot of times, it's like people that kind of think they're funny and they look at the comedian, they're like, okay, funny man, say something
Say
funny.
something.
Yeah.
Say something funny.
Yeah.
And
it's not
sometimes they
easy.
just want to come on and are we shooting a breeze? Or am I putting on an act? What am I doing?
I can't remember some of the guys we had on, but we had some guys that did a great job with it, but it's not easy.
Bill Burr is strong. He's kind of gone off a little.
You don't like him because of his political view.
He just kind of got a little nerdy. I don't know. That's just my opinion. No big deal.
You're allowed to have opinions.
Oh, good. I love everyone. Okay.
Bill Burr's still incredible.
He's no doubt. He's very talented, made a ton of money. He's upper echelon of the comedians, no doubt.
What's the Italian guy?
Maniscalco.
I love that guy. No,
Rocco,
you don't like him?
Why don't you like him, Rock?
He's just, he's solid, but he's not.
Are you kidding me?
He's not batting in that arena. with
Really?
anybody.
He's
You
selling
guys
out
have mentioned.
everywhere.
Yeah, selling out doesn't denote the actual quality of the comedy.
Did you ever
He's
see?
funny, but he's not. I mean, it's not. It's very good jokes. They're very fine jokes. But I mean, he's not playing in the arena of the people we're mentioning at this point.
I thought he would.
He's one.
thought
I
he'd
mean,
be
we're
up there.
mentioning goats. He's a very solid,
Did you ever see
prolific.
Theo Vaughn's up
He's
there
an
with me.
all-star. He's not a Hall of Famer.
Oh,
We're mentioning
okay.
Hall of Famers.
Shane Gillis, Hall of Famer?
Hall of
Hell
Famer.
yeah. Okay.
Hall of Famer, MVP.
Yeah.
You know, guys whose stuff's gonna ring for decades. Maniscalco's stuff, solid comedian.
He seemed to have cooled down.
He's
now,
an
too.
old man. He's an old man Italian Dane Cook.
Like a 4-time all
Dane-
WNBA. Like
Dane Cook. No,
he's an old man Italian
Dane
Dane
Cook
Cook.
wasn't good. I never
Okay,
liked.
yeah,
Neither
but,
did I.
but Maniscalco's great.
I didn't like Dane Cook.
Wait, I don't understand. I said I like. Did you ever see Maniscalco when he talked about company?
He's pretty funny.
I'm crying from laughing.
He's pretty funny.
But just like Dane Cook,
Dane
he
Cook never
sells
made
out-
me laugh.
That's fine. He sold out 60,000 person arenas,
Yeah, he
on a night by night basis, more so than Maniscalco is.
Yeah, I never.
My point
mentioned
is
sellouts.
that being popular and selling a lot of tickets doesn't denote being a good comedian.
To me, it's who I like.
Yeah,
that's all.
okay.
That's all. I don't know.
Yeah, Dane Cook didn't make
I don't
me
know
laugh.
some of these guys anyway.
I didn't think he was that great either, but he blew up. So who's the other guy that had his own show that kind of looks like Dane Cook? Oh, God, I'm not going to be able to. Remember he had his own on Comedy Central?
Oh, Daniel Tosh?
Yes.
Oh, God, you think he looks like Dane Cook?
No, but no.
Daniel Tosh is a genius.
He is
Daniel Tosh
really good.
is a genius.
You make a ton of money?
He is an absolute
Yes.
genius.
Daniel
he is one of
Tosh.
the best comedians of the generation.
I think Dane Cook tried to buy the Senators. He was
he
involved
has
in that.
so much money.
Yeah.
Who's the
And
guy?
Neil Brennan is the one that no one talks about. Neil Brennan is the guy who was writing all of Chappelle's show skits with Dave Chappelle. His writing partner was Neil Brennan. He wrote Half Baked with Dave Chappelle. He's Dave Chappelle's best friend. Neil Brennan is one of those guys where we don't talk about him enough. Hall of Famer.
And he's funny too in his own show.
He's hilarious.
All right, I'll look
and
that up.
he is so dark because he's classic comedian. He's uber depressed. Hasn't had a positive thought outside of making a joke since he was like 7 years old, and that's why him and Chappelle worked so perfectly on Chappelle's show.
Who's your favorite women comedian? Go.
It's Nikki Glaser, I have to say.
Who else?
It's a good question. I don't have a lot of. Whitney Cummings is pretty good.
Okay.
Come on, Paula Poundstone.
I never watched a lot of Paula Poundstone.
Poundstone.
Taylor Tomlinson, I think, was pretty good. Eliza Schlesinger
Okay,
was
you got
pretty
me.
good
You
as
got
well.
me. You got me. I didn't know if you knew anymore. You got me. I knew you'd be better.
Who's the comedian that says the most vile things? Like he's known for that.
I mean, Ari Spears is hardcore.
Saget's dead.
Yeah, he was hardcore.
Not Saget.
It was Saget.
can't
Was,
remember.
He was
the-
hardcore. I mean, Norm Macdonald.
Saget was the.
No, this guy. He's
No,
sort of
Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh, wait.
Hickory
never
Dock.
got
No,
that.
Thank
hey.
you.
not
He's
funny.
not at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, but he sold out arenas.
Yeah,
For a
I
little
never
bit.
brought that
For
up.
a little bit.
Who is
He was doing movies too.
Come on, who's the comedian more popular maybe 2-3 years ago, does all the roasts? Jesselnick. Is it
Anthony Jeselnik.
very fun.
Hall of Famer.
Very fun.
First ballot Hall
But the
of
main
Famer.
guy that does those roasts, what's his name? He shaved his head. God,
Oh, the Roastmaster General was
what's his name?
Jim Ross, but he's
Ross.
not.
he's hardcore.
I mean,
No, but he's great at the roasts.
Yeah, he's like
But Lisa Lampanelli.
I've never watched a single one of her stand-ups.
She came to St. Louis
I think
a couple
her
She's hardcore.
Her sets on the roast were fine, but a lot of my thing with roast sets is that a lot of those comedians aren't writing that full set. A lot of them are getting parts of that set written for them. So I'm not trying to.
A lot of these guys have writers.
That's what I'm saying.
everywhere.
Yeah, a lot of them. Have
They
writers,
all
too.
pretty much do.
That's why guys who I know write their own stuff or have been writers for bigger comedians and like comedy shows. That's why those ones are some of my favorite. That's why John Mulaney's so damn good. It's because he was a writer on SNL. And
You have to be a writer on SNL.
He had to figure out his performance thing as a comedian. But I mean, he's an absolute genius. You would until he got busted, you would have never know that dude was a absolute.
When you worked at SNL, man, like Lauren Michael would be like, okay, write up a skit for us. We got a couple days here. Write a skit. And you're like, okay, what do you think is going to be funny? And then they all pass it around.
They all put stuff in, and then sometimes their stuff isn't used.
Yeah.
Like that's the crazy part.
It's not sometimes. Literally if you're a writer, you have stuff that you wrote a lot that gets cut every week. You have stuff that you wrote and got filmed that gets cut every week. So I mean, not Pete Davidson, Andy Samberg will give Seth Meyers, who was the head writer when he was on the cast and one of the lower writers, whenever him and Seth talk, hang out, inevitably at one point he'll go, remember when I was a writer and you used to destroy my confidence on a weekly basis by turning down my sets? Like he gives him that jab like every single time they hang out. So yeah, that's a big thing when you're an SNL writer.
I mean, Dave Chappelle my dad's like, he's the best ever. He just texts me. I'm like, yeah, he was. Now I think he's slowed down a little bit. He's kind of changed gears a little bit.
Everyone slows down.
I wonder too, once you're sitting on a pile of money,
having Eddie Murphy,
having a Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everyone says that about Eddie, is that he couldn't, stand-up just wasn't ever going to be his bag again, because it's like he doesn't have
He doesn't need to do it.
He doesn't have the way to connect to people.
The fire, yeah.
Yeah, and he's making $25 million in movies now.
He was great.
Why stand up? Stand-up's going to be the most difficult damn thing going. Like, that's a lot of pressure.
You're
really
on the
is.
road, and there's so many really
road.
good comedians that never make it.
Yeah,
because it just never caught for whatever reason.
You think comparatively, like relative to what it was 25 years ago, because obviously there's a lot of things with the PC stuff with comedy. I mean, it was a different kind of PC 25 years ago, but it's different now. Or the fact that like with Spotify and everything, how hard it is to make money as a musician, like relative to like 30, 40, 50 years ago. I gotta think being a musician is pretty damn hard, compared to being a comedian as well.
Well, you're on
like even if you do break through and your song hits big, if you don't get a good contract, you get 3 million plays on Spotify and you get $4,000.
Yeah, and you have to rely on 4 other people.
Yeah,
as a comedian, you rely on yourself. I mean, that's the biggest damn thing.
Yeah, but think about this. Back in the day, if you were a struggling band, you always signed with an agent or a company that they knew you had nothing.
Yeah.
So you signed for nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So it's kind of the same deal, but just with a modern twist now.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
being a rock star,
relative. I wonder which one's worse than it was. Like if you like now versus 1990, which one has like which one is harder to row than it was even then? Because it's never been an easy path. But which one's more difficult?
They were pretty hardcore in the 90s.
There are people that
Eddie Murphy look at what he was saying. I even watch a little thing. Monster Squad was on. It's like a PG movie. They were throwing the F bomb out, not the FU, the FA bomb out 10 times in the first 5 minutes. Like, whoa, they don't do that anymore. Not anymore. That was a kids movie in the 80s. Things you hear that you're like, whoa. You're not supposed to say that.
That's crazy.
There are people though that just do music on YouTube that get wealthy off that, or a certain amount.
Yeah. YouTube pays if you got a ton of clicks.
Yeah,
all right. Okay, let's. Hey, Rock, can you hand me that right by you, please? Thank you. My bad, dude. Let me tell you about this beautiful place right across the street, the Audi Exchange in Kirkwood, Missouri. By the way, hey, you ready to electrify your drive? Audi Kirkwood invites you to experience the all-new 2025 Audi Q6 e-tron. The future of luxury EVs is here. For a limited time, take advantage of the 0.99% APR financing for 72 months on the Q6 e-tron. That's high performance with smart financing. Plus, explore a great selection of your Audi favorites, including the all-new 2025 Audi Q5, redesigned and ready to impress. And don't miss out, up to $7,500 federal tax credit available on select EVs and plug-in hybrids. But hurry, this credit expires September 30th. Now is the time to plug in and save. Go see my boy Neil and the entire crew at the Audi Kirkwood on Manchester Road, or shop their entire inventory at audikirkwood.com. Audi Kirkwood. Expect the exceptional. And we just had Neil on the other Friday talking about how badass some of these vehicles are. Oh my gosh, they're awesome. Go check it out right there in Kirkwood, the Audi Exchange. Okay, we're going to go to break. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to read the text. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
Hot Take Central 2.0.
Now, as you sports fans know, it's really getting out of hand, man. It's going way out of control.
With Cam Janssen.
I'm going to lead you down the path that rocks.
And Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
You're a legend in the city, moving by day instead of night.
Weekday mornings from 8 to 10.
Hell yeah.
Only on the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
This whole situation is getting out of control.
Hey, listen to me. I'm one of the credit cards in your wallet. I'm about to explode and pop like a balloon. You're using me and my brothers way too much.
Your credit cards aren't the only ones annoyed. It's your paycheck that doesn't have enough to pay everything. Save your credit cards, your paycheck, and yourself a lot of PAIN. Pain. Call the debt helpline now, not tomorrow, right now. Our experts will show you how you can cut your interest rates and your payments on your credit cards in half. Credit card companies have special assistance programs designed to help you. Make this 100% free call right now and learn how you could get out of credit card debt. Here's the number.
800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. That's 800-406-6569. Paid for by Zero Debt.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown & Crouppen. 222-2222.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. A recent arrest came 17 years after a gunman shot an off-duty police officer. Brandon Levy was arrested Saturday related to the drive-by shooting of 34-year-old Damon Taylor, who was an officer at St. Louis Community College, Florissant Valley. 3 witnesses told the same story leading to the arrest. A man was killed in a shooting early Sunday in North St. Louis near Janae's Cocktail Lounge on Marcus Avenue. Homicide detectives are investigating the shooting. It happened around 2:30 a.m. on Sunday. Anyone with tips should contact Crime Stoppers. The St. Louis Chess Club will reopen its newly expanded facility on Maryland Avenue in the Central West End this fall. It includes a chess-inspired restaurant and more space for chess tournaments. The St. Louis Chess Club was founded in 2007. DNA evidence led to the identification of a Korean War veteran. The remains of Marine Private First Class Donald Eichschlag were returned to St. Louis 75 years after his death. He'll be buried Wednesday with full military honors. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
And we're back. We're back. We are back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0. Something went down, and we just had to come back quick, which is fine. We're chilling. We're doing our thing. No big deal.
I like today's show because we talked a lot about nothing.
Yeah, that's what it is, man.
A little Cardinals.
A little football.
I'm still in my feelings about the city getting robbed.
Was that like a big game? Or?
They could win every game and not make the playoffs, so I don't really know.
I don't know how many more games they've left. I just know there was outrage over that call, and I looked, and I was like, okay.
I agree with it. Call. I saw it, too. I'm like, God dang. We talked about Raja. Probably have to go to jail. That's Quentin Rampage's son, who probably
that's where he belongs.
Put brain damage on this wrestler. The wrestler did hit him over the head with a beer can prior to that. That's part of the gimmick that you do. You know, you're a wrestler. You're going to get hit in the head with stuff, but you don't go down and literally knock a guy out and then hit him 15 more times with bombs.
And he's already out cold.
Did you see that, Grant?
I did not, but did you see another brawl that happened over the weekend?
I've seen a couple brawls that happened. Which one you talking about?
The one with Avery Johnson, the Kansas State quarterback.
His daddy?
And his brother.
Did they fight each other?
They were fighting each other. His dad had his brother in a chokehold just on a random street in Dublin, Ireland.
Was it his stepbrother or because that adds a dynamic?
Don't know. I
so
saw
weird.
Someone said it was a stepbrother. I don't know.
Whatever.
Either way.
Weird.
Could you imagine being on a 16-hour flight back home after you just lost a big game in Dublin and all you can see on Twitter is
your dad and brother fighting and people are trying to break it up and
crazy.
You lost? Or did they lose? Yeah, they lost.
Lose, yeah,
that was a good game.
It was a good game. It was fun.
Why are they in Ireland?
I don't know.
And why is Notre Dame not there?
Why? Because we're trying as a country to bring other people into our sport so we can make more money.
There you go.
When the Rams were playing England, it was great, even though the people that had season tickets didn't get to see a game, it was for the betterment of the city because now
so many people moved over.
So
here.
many people. Like you can't
So
walk
many
down the
people.
street without finding an English.
Hello.
Hello, I came for the Rams.
Hello.
They're not here anymore.
Fish and
Jolly good
chips.
day. It was such a scam.
Yeah.
It's a scam. Like if you have a limited home schedule, your fans don't want you playing overseas. You're doing it because you think you can extract extra dollars. Don't do that.
I think now it's a little better since you get 17 games. They can still give you at least 8 home games, even if you play.
But there's
overseas
still
home games.
like baseball. There's okay.
Yeah.
You're going to play over there. It's fine. There's 847 games. We're good.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, there's so many people from Britain moved over here just to watch the Rams. It's crazy. It's crazy. Uncle Bill's on Manchester would be a great place to do a remote. It's big and roomy and has a nice sized back room to set up all the equipment.
And they serve a nice country fried steak.
Damn.
Ooh.
Oh, with that white gravy, let's go.
Pretty
God
good.
dang. I love country fried steak.
Me too.
Man, I
That's
barbecued over the
comfort
weekend. Ribs. They weren't as good as they
Are
should have
you
been.
doing your Mizzou show today, Grant?
Right after this,
What are you going to talk about?
Chris Trevino's coming on to
Cool.
talk about Mizzou, and then we have Dawn Sullivan coming on at 10:45, the head volleyball coach. She's turned that program around, back-to-back NCAA appearances in the tournament.
Nice.
Trevino's a cool dude.
Yeah, Trevino's awesome.
He's chill.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the big game Thursday.
Can't wait, baby. What do you predict the score is going to be right now? Just in case we don't have you on. I mean, should they? It's going to be close until the second half, and then things are going to open up.
I think they'll probably they normally don't pile it on. I think it'll be like 45 to 10.
Oh, wow.
And then
think
you'll
that's what it needs
and
to
you'll
be.
get a quarterback out of it.
I think they already have the quarterback. I think
Who
this
is
is Bo Prabula.
Yeah.
That's what I
The
would
money
think.
man?
Well, I saw a report that Sam Horn apparently also is making 7 figures.
Damn.
But that I
And
think
he's double dipping.
that could be part of his baseball NIL as well.
You were recently a college kid. It's been a while for me. Back in my day. But I made a little money by working at the college stations in New York. Like you're a state employee. I was like sports director of one, whatever. And it was like, and we're talking like $110 a month. And you're in college back then that found money.
You got cash, baby.
I can't imagine what it would like to be on campus. Already sought after as an athlete on a popular team. Maybe you're the quarterback and you have a couple $1 million.
You're the man. You're pushing them off.
How do you relate to other kids?
The girls are coming at you. You don't. No doubt. That's exactly what it is. Grant, if you walked into would the quarterback talk to you? Would he walk right past you and just hang out with his own group? Would they?
Yeah.
Have you even seen anybody?
I've seen the basketball players out.
Not
I've never seen
football players.
the football players. I don't know what I know they go out, but like I don't know.
Do they got their own house?
Maybe, probably. They're so
The White House.
busy though, probably.
No, they're
They
going
got
out.
to- yeah, exactly. They're just not. They're going
I'm saying-
somewhere else.
But I'm saying a lot of weekends they're gone, is what I mean.
Yeah,
If you're traveling, they're not out.
I don't know. Mizzou has 10 games in a row at home. I
That's
feel
true.
like
They have 6
they're not
to start.
cruising around after
They're
they
not.
play that
Oh.
Saturday game. Are you out of your
They
mind?
will be.
Where are they going? To the expensive restaurant because they don't care about the cheap drinks?
They're definitely out. I just think that I just never got the fate of seeing them.
I would figure you'd see those guys everywhere and they stick
Harpo's.
out everywhere.
Definitely Harpo's.
And think about this, because you've been through this as a professional athlete that got a signing bonus. All of a sudden, everyone, hey, Cam, everyone's got their hand in your pocket, right?
Buy me a drink.
No, when you go out, I'm picking up the tab. It's very big. Oh, big.
Can you imagine
time.
if you're at college?
Oh man, it's a
You
lot.
got a whole
cheaper
entourage?
at least. It's a lot cheaper at least. We're in major cities. They're down
True.
on campus and they can get cheap. Like taking people out there is a lot easier. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're the quarterback. You're tall. You're handsome, and you have money.
Man,
get out of here.
And if I own a campus bar, I tell the guy,
you can
come in.
You're
You don't
coming.
pay.
This is where you're at.
Don't
I'm going
worry
to take
about
care
it.
of you.
Don't get up to
Everybody's going
pay.
to come in and they're going to take care of everything else. We're taking care of you. We got security for you. We're keeping an eye out so no dumbasses do anything. You're damn right.
Bring your boys.
Bring your boys.
Without a
Sign up.
doubt, they do that. 100%.
That's how you bring everybody in. Grant, you did good. You
Thank
did
you.
damn good. Good job today. Jimmy, good job today. Matt Rocchio, Grant, you did good today, buddy.
Thank you.
did
Yeah, it was a
damn
hard
good.
5 minutes.
All right. We will see everybody tomorrow. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
All aboard!
There's a new way to travel, and it's one of the oldest forms of transportation. Travel